Hello, hello, and welcome to the studio once again. I am excited to be here with you. It's summertime, and I've been hanging out with my daughter quite a bit, but this week she is away at camp. She is doing her own art camp with some friends. So she's going to be doing her own artwork, and I'm happy to be back in the studio to have some time to myself to make a new video. So today I wanted to make a new kind of zine. This is going to be a simple fold zine, and we're going to connect all the pages with just some staplers. So I just got my stapler here, and I'm just using some cardstock that I cut down. It was 8.5 by 11 size of cardstock, but I cut it down to 8.5 by 7. And I also wanted to do, I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'm excited to get at this. We're going to do just black and white today. So I just pulled out all of my black, different types of pens, and I'm just going to make it all just no colors, black and white. So what I have here is a couple different sizes of Posca pens. I have a good old Sharpie and a Micron pen, and I think that's it. And that's what I'm going to use today. So let's go ahead and get started. So you can make this as many pages as you'd like. I cut 4 pages, and each sheet will be folded in a long way. I kind of like the long look of books for some reason. It fits really nicely into my Midori Traveler's notebook. And anyway, so that's what I'm aiming for today. So each sheet, of course, will make, a couple different pages. So I'm just doing 4 today to keep it simple. And I think what I want to do for this one is line my paper up this way. And that way I'm going to do the design over the whole, all the sheets at one time versus individually. You, of course, can do it any way you want. But this allows me to lose a little bit of that control, and it makes it a little more fun, in my opinion. So I just lined this up together. I do have a little bit of tape here because I get a little crazy with my line drawings and stuff. So I want to keep these a little bit attached if I can, and I'll remove this tape afterwards. I'm just adding just a little tiny bit. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start with my big chunky Posca here. And this is gonna be fun. This is just another great project for if you're just needing to zone out a little bit, get into a little bit of a meditative state, or just allow yourself to brainstorm a little bit. This is just a great motion to make while you're doing that. As usual with most of my pieces, there's really no way to mess this up. This is all about having fun. Totally doable for children, no matter what your age. Older people would love this. Just gonna make some lines. These kinds of projects are also a great time to experiment with different ways of doing things, trying different things. And, if it doesn't work out or if you're not happy with it, that's okay. Because we're just having fun. And then after I get this side done, I am going to flip it over, and we're going to do the other side as well. I just returned from a weekend of camping with some good friends. So I am definitely a little tired. It was a good weekend, but it was full. And so if you find me just kind of zoning out here and not talking so much, that is why. I'm in my happy place, just doing my thing. I'm really just trying to fill up all the space I can here. And I may make this into like a two-part video where maybe the second video I'll go back and add some text to this so you can see how we can kind of layer up something like this with some text. All right, so I'm gonna just leave it at that for that side and flip it over and do the same thing over here. Maybe this side I'll try to do more kind of lines, like straight lines versus squiggly lines. Table is just a little short, so I'm kind of going back and forth here, but that's okay. This is a great time to mention too, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so if you're liking these videos. You can follow along. I try to share videos about once a week if I can. Varies a little bit, but and all I'm doing is using simple marks here. Sometimes pieces can look so complicated, but if you kind of break it down into steps, it's really, really not that tricky. All right, I think I'm gonna end it like that. So I have this side full and this side full. So fun. Let me take this tape off that I had on here. There we go. Okay, so now we have our pages all filled in. Looks super fun. Excited to see this all come together. So this is super easy from here. I'm just going to take each page and fold it in half. I have a little bone folder here to help me with that. Just get a good crease going. And I'm going to try not to think too much about how I'm putting this together. I want it to be pretty organic here. It's pretty incredible what you can make with just some black pens and markers. Super fun. Okay. So now I have my 4 pages. Each one is folded. And then we can just kind of stack them together. I like to open them up and then put one inside the other. Maybe I'll pick a, let's see what I want for like my cover. I think I'm liking this one. So I'm just going to stack them up inside one another. Just like that. Let's do this one. I'm going to do this one this way. Cool. Okay, awesome. I like that. And then this is the point, of course, if you want to retouch anything, you know, you can go back through and do that. So once they're stacked up together, I got my 4 sheets. I'll fold it. Just going to take my stapler. This is just a standard stapler, which is another reason why I did this the size that I did, because I can simply put the staple in there. And since this is a little bit longer of a book, I am going to do 3 staples. And I'm actually going to staple it from the outside because I want the smooth edge of the staple to be on the outside. There we go. 1. And I'm just eyeballing this. You can be a little more accurate, of course, if you would like. 2 and 3. Great. And then fold them. Might go back over one more time with the bone folder just to make sure I got a good crease. Looks good, looks good, looks good. This side's just a little bit off because my staple wasn't perfect. So that's not a problem. I just need to go back and re-crease it. There we go. Cool. So how fun is that? Just with simple black markers, you can create your own little book. And then I think I might create, like I said, another video of me adding some text. Maybe with the text, I'll add like bright colors or bright paper in there just to have the contrast. We'll see. But before we do that, I will end with some different ways to close up this book, which I think is super fun. You can use just a, this is like one of my daughter's hair ties. They come in a colorful pack. You can just put that around there like that. Super fun. Just use a nice colorful paper clip. Also cute. Or a binder clip. Just put at the edge. And of course you don't have to put anything here, but it's just a fun little added detail, I think, to make for your book or your zine. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm excited to add some text and kind of complete the whole thing. Let me know if you created one as well. I would love to hear how it went, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Bye.